there. Thanks for joining me again. As promised, I wanted to give an update as far as how the job search has been going. In my last video, I mentioned that I was going to be hitting the pavement and applying and hopefully interviewing for bartending positions. So a lot has happened since then. It was quite the experience, bit of an emotional roller coaster, but ultimately I'm really grateful for how things turned out. I think a lot of factors really played into the success I've had so far. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a glimpse as far as what that experience was like throughout. And yeah, to give you an update on where I'm at now.
All right, guys, we're doing it. I am officially heading out on foot to secure a bartending job, and it has taken some real effort and tension to make sure I don't self-sabotage and freak myself out, because I started getting like some pretty gnarly nerves about doing this. And you know, I think it's mostly that fear of rejection and not really knowing how people are going to receive you. So but I'm gonna freaking do it anyway. I got my resumes printed, I have my snacks, and you know, all the stuff to make me seem legit. So let's see how this goes. First spot down, it is a cute little resort in or near Mission Beach. The hiring manager was super nice. He said that they're not actively looking for bartenders, more so servers, but that he liked my initiative and asked me to shoot him my resume so I can hopefully keep top of mind in case something opens up. I'm at spot number 2, and I was getting ready to walk in. I'm at Liberty Station. There's a cool little joint here that I was planning on going to apply to, and I was scrolling through their Yelp and realized their hours of operation are 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., which is kind of like dead smack in the middle of the days. And with those hours of operation, I don't think that I would be working the kind of schedule that I would like to work. So with that in mind, I decided that I am going to move on to the next spot, just to, you know, stay hyper focused on kind of checking off what it is that I hope to get out of this. So we'll see. All right, it's a little dark, sorry, but I needed to give a recap on day 1. It was not as successful as I would have liked. I managed to have 2 conversations with 2 different hiring managers, and they basically both told me the same thing. Fill out the application online. One of them did ask me to email him to follow up. So, but I was having some real anxiety, and I think there's some things. I took some things away today that I think will really help to mitigate some of that anxiety. I think the biggest thing is just fear of rejection, which is super normal, right? But also just being more prepared. For a few of the restaurants or bars, I showed up and I realized that the location actually was much further than I anticipated, or the hours were funky. So I think if I just do a better job of vetting them out, beforehand, that will mitigate a lot of the stress of driving, parking, just knowing exactly where I need to go, also having realistic expectations of how many places I want to hit in that day, just based off of the time frames that hiring managers tend to be available, and also probably calling beforehand in hopes of catching them so that I don't spend a bunch of time waiting. So yeah, definitely learned a lot, and gonna just need to kind of tackle this head on and to do everything I can to essentially give myself the confidence to just get her done.